Good. You're all here tonight and you're on time. I'm thrilled. It's going to make my job a lot easier. As you know, I told you last time we met, welcoming you to the Louisiana pilot program for felons of nonviolent crimes. Each of you was arrested and charged, and all of you opted for house arrest and to wear an ankle bracelet instead of jail. This program was developed because of the overcrowding of our prisons, and it's set up to give you a chance to come to terms with your crimes, emotionally as well as psychologically, and through the mercy of the court to have your records expunged and sealed once you have demonstrated understanding and remorse for your antisocial behavior as well as illegal behavior. So if any time you decide you would rather leave this program and go to jail or prison, your choice to accept punishment instead of rehabilitation will be accepted. So welcome back.
Now, you said, counselor, that you were some kind of doctor. I think it's only fair that you tell us what kind of doctor.
So, like, what difference does that make?
I say a psychiatrist.
No.
All right. You say you're not a psychiatrist. Are you like a psychologist?
I'm not a medical doctor. I'm a counselor.
So a PhD.
Yes, I have a PhD. But look, since you elected to enter this pilot program, all you need to know, every one of you, is that the judge wants you to own up to your stinking thinking and correct it.
I think you need to tell us what kind of doctor you are.
Looks like the ball's in your court, Doc.
All right. Prove that you'll cooperate with the program, and I will. So tonight, we don't have a lot of time because they're not giving us a lot of time for this. Each one of you is going to tell us what made you feel justified in doing what you did because you know what you did was illegal. And I told you we only have a few minutes. So Penelope, you start.
Why did I take dresses that were mine? Well, as you know, counselor, I'm a duchess, and therefore I'm entitled to these things. People don't seem to understand that other people have to pay for things. Duchesses don't.
Penelope, it's really important that you stop lying to us and yourself.
I'm not lying.
You are lying.
You definitely have royal blood.
I don't even.
Her questioning it makes me question you.
Good. You question me all you want, and I'm going to be questioning you. Because, Penelope, look, it doesn't matter to me what you steal. I don't care. What matters to me as a counselor is that you can look at what you did and at least admit it. Yeah, I'm a thief. So what?
Well, I took stuff that belonged to me.
All right, we'll get back to you.
What?
We'll get back to you. Sal, what's your story?
Well, like I said before, I realized or I discovered that the big wigs at my company where I was working, there was something going wrong with money that was disappearing. And it was quite a substantial sum. So I figured, well, hey, it should have been my father's company anyway. So if I took anything, it was small, insignificant amounts.
That's a lie.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Sal. Look, guys, it's really important that you just be honest. You took a lot. You embezzled a lot. I don't have the figures in front of me, but you wouldn't be here if you hadn't gone overboard.
I didn't embezzle a lot. I didn't embezzle anything.
Yes,
I may have taken a small amount of money that would not even have been noticed if it wasn't for the fact that somebody stumbled onto the fact that I was on the computer.
Sal,
And,
Sal,
what?
That's called stealing. It's stealing. It's stealing. And in fact, I just realized every one of you all are thieves. Every one of you. or stealing from other people. It's not right. John, what about you? How do you justify what you have been doing?
Well, counselor, you see, cops say that I was never going to pay these women back. They say that these women complain that I stole money from them and I never paid them. But here's the thing, counselor. Every one of them is going to get their money back. They have the patience of a Rottweiler, a raging Rottweiler. Can you believe that?
I don't know
I
what women
really,
you're referring to. Would you tell the group what women you're referring to?
well, let's see. There was Lisa. There was Kelly. There was Margaret. And
Where do you meet
there
these
was,
women?
well, where did I meet these women? I mean, just going out and about, really. The bars.
Where do you meet rich women?
I mean, these women, counselor, I mean, they had a lot going for them. What can I say? I get with high quality women.
Yeah, but where did you go to meet them?
Maybe I went to some hotel bars every once in a while.
According to the records, you met most of them at a country club.
Yeah, that's true, counselor.
Okay. Would you mind just being the one to go first and admit that stealing from anybody is not okay?
Well, of course, counselor, in essence, stealing is always a bad thing.
Good, good. Thank you. Good, good. So can you then go even further and explain why you felt justified?
Well, the reason I felt justified, counselor, is I was simply borrowing money. I wasn't stealing. These
Okay,
women were going to get their money back.
right. Okay, thank you. So, Michael,
Yes.
what's your story?
I mean, everybody has their own story, but mine, I mean, you know that feeling that you don't have to worry about when your next meal is coming from?
Yeah.
I I don't have that feeling. I want to steal so I want to take this money from this church so I can take care of myself. I'm not rich like these people. I don't have all that money.
The church that you have been robbing from is in a wealthy parish, and they take care of their parishioners. You
Some
want
of
a
it
place
on
to
the
sleep,
outside it may
you want,
look like that.
you want to eat, you want a place to sleep, they will take care of you.
It's not it's not what you think it is. I've been in there before and it's not where people should be at. I want my own things. I don't want to stay in a room with 10 other people who need help.
Ah, okay, I got it. Okay, I got it. All right. So you don't want people to think you're poor or you're a bum or you need a handout or you're that kind of thing? Like you're a
I mean,
beggar?
if you want to classify it as that, I mean, I don't look at it like that. I feel like they're not doing what they need to do to help themselves, but I will. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna take care of myself.
Right. Because you don't want to be a beggar, right?
If that's what you want to call it, counselor, sure. You're the doctor here, not me.
Thank you. Okay. So, Yui, how can you justify what you did?
Um, you know, counselor, you want people to say, admit about cheating. Uh, the way I see it, what I did, I don't consider that cheating. I mean, stealing. You know, that's that's how I truly feel about it. You know, because when people throw things out, when people waste stuff, I'm talking about a company, big company with lots of money, um, and they just waste things, and I make use of it. You know,
Uh,
I
Forgive me, Yui, but you didn't find this stuff in like a dumpster somewhere.
they may as well be, counselor.
But they
You
didn't.
know,
That's the difference. You wouldn't be here right now if you had taken it out of the trash.
I would not be here right now if they were really be, are hold themselves to ethical standards. You know,
You know, guys, we're going to be here a long time unless you can begin to look at life the way other people do. It's like, what I'm trying to say is this: you're being given this little amount of time with me to help you see yourselves the way other people see you.
And to some way, you are right. I don't consider myself to be above anybody. Anyone else here, either. But I just think in the scheme of things, there is bigger thieves. There's bigger people that should be held accountable than us here, based on what I'm hearing so far.
Okay, so you want to be Robin Hood? Steal from the rich?
That's not my intention, however it turns out. But I'm not trying to be a hero or anything. I don't want to be a part of that problem of the waste, that I see. That's all.
Okay. So Miss Lillian, how did you get into stealing?
Well, the police officer said that I stole. And I don't think it's illegal to spend people money that they give to you. I work. I don't have to steal people's money. As a matter of fact, I gave him his wallet back. Someone else had already taken the money out the wallet. So I think that's an honest person.
Okay, in that instance, but you're on the there are 17 people here that have charged you with stealing, with pickpocketing.
Well, I was partying with a group of people, and they all got drunk, and we played this game. We played this game whereas everyone was pulling out their money and seeing who could name the bill. It's something new that's going around, and I happen to win the game.
We don't have a lot of time left. So those of you who are planning on coming to the next session, think about everything that everybody said tonight. Think about what you said. Please come prepared to just face the way the courts see you. And if you do, if you are remorseful, they'll let you go. So until next time,